Good evening, everybody. It's Friday night. Glad you decided to tune in. We've got, I'm monitoring the YouTube channel tonight, too. And by the way, YouTube's kind of progressively increasing in people watching. And one of the nice things about YouTube is you can actually watch it on your TV at home. And you can probably catch some of this broadcast later as well. I mentioned in some of my posts, you can actually see the lightning from Nashville tonight. So that storm's about 110, 120 miles away. I'll show it to you on radar here in a second. But you can actually see the lightning out there from Nashville. Yeah, I could feel the breeze out there too tonight. Some of us got rain, but what am I driving home to? Good evening from Meridianville. All right. I'm going to go ahead and share your comments here, and we'll kind of get started. Lookout Mountain, probably a really nice night there. We had that really large area of rain move into Marshall County, DeKalb County, and eastern Jackson County. In Jackson County, you mainly got that breeze. So it was a really good area of rain-cooled air. Temperatures dropped in to the 70s, actually, upper 70s. And we got Colton, Gunnersville, the state park. I tell you what, if you're at the state park in Gunnersville, really nice night. You're probably hearing all the bugs out there. And actually, today was one of those days where you could actually hear the cicada in the afternoon. So I think they were a little confused. And we got Gerald saying, yep, you see the lightning in Nashville. Yeah, those storms are way up in Nashville, producing a lot of lightning. Around here, that was the same boundary, by the way, that triggered the showers and storms around here. So let me go ahead and take your comments down. And if you're on the Lake Gunnersville State Park, what we're probably going to see here is a chance for rain in the morning. And I'm going to talk about that here in just a second. The model guidance, earlier today it was like, well, we're probably not going to see as much rain, so I backed off the rain chance a little bit. And then the guidance coming out during the evening started kind of coming back with the rain. So I think we're going to see a period of showers and storms for some areas in the morning, and then again in the afternoon. And tomorrow night's probably going to be a lot like tonight, meaning we're probably rain-free and rain-cooled. There has been a really nice breeze out there today, so that's been real nice. So again, this is pretty good camping weather out there tonight, if you can catch a break with the showers and storms. But all the storms tonight are in the Nashville area, and they're kind of stalled out. So may have to start monitoring the Weather Service out of Nashville. They may get some street flooding up there, because this is really not good. See, we've seen a lot of these flooding incidents across the country, and usually to get flash flooding around here, you get a stalled boundary. And I'm seeing that. We've been talking about this cold front to the north. It may have snuck farther south, and it's stalled in Nashville. So and we'll just have to continue to monitor this, but that area of rain is just pounding Nashville right now, especially just south of the metro area with very heavy rain. So they may get some flash flooding out there before it's all said and done. I'll give you an update on that tonight at 10. I'll be monitoring the weather office there out of Nashville. But again, very heavy rain. Decatur looking good. The water's pretty still out there. Again, you wake up, you're out camping tonight. That's the cool thing. If you can get our streaming here, if you're out camping, things like that, you'll be able to, you're not too far from home. But when I go camping out in Idaho, the one thing I really like about it is I'm away from everything. There's nothing like being away from, you're out of phone range for anybody to reach you. I highly recommend that. You do that for about 5 days. When I used to go out there every September and visit my one of my best friends from high school. Not going to do the trip this year. Got all sorts of other things planned. But you'd be amazed that you don't miss anything. You get this fear of missing out. But you're out camping, it's peaceful, you don't answer to anybody, and you come back, you get back into cell phone range, and you expect to see all these messages about what you missed, but a lot of times you don't. Of course, the anxiety is that something critical happened with the family while you're out of town, but I got over that pretty quickly. But it was harder when the boys were younger, but I got over it. It's comfortable, it's 80, we're in the 80s still, but for some reason it feels more comfortable out there tonight. And I think it's because we get a bit of a breeze. Showers and storms all across the country. We've got more rain out here, kind of monsoonal rain out there. And a lot of people think monsoon is in the type of rain, but usually it's the pattern. You get area high pressure I would be willing to bet there's an area high pressure over Texas and Oklahoma, and it's the reverse flow. It's around that high. It's called a monsoon flow. And they're getting some rain up in the Rockies. This is good. California could use some rain. California's been really dry lately. Around here, the next 12 hours, 80 at 10 o'clock. Overnight lows are going to be pretty warm. I would say downtown areas, downtown Florence, downtown Huntsville, downtown Decatur, where we have more concrete and all the buildings, the lows will be around 80. Even on the outskirts of town, low temperatures around 74. And again, 9 a.m. some showers. So here's a look at, let me get my glasses on. It's either a 6 or an 8, right? 6 o'clock in the morning. We got a breeze out of the southwest at 6, so that's probably going to keep fog from forming that. And we're going to keep more clouds tonight. They'll kind of sneak in here. But we've got a chance of showers and storms near the Guntersville State Park. Again, checking in tonight. I saw that on YouTube. Again, YouTube's a pretty good place to watch these things. You get the whole full screen, not just trying to fight for room on your phone. But DeKalb County may get hit pretty hard with some rain in the morning, locally heavy rain, and moving away from Guntersville, I would say before noon. And then we kind of shift focus here. What's going to happen is this boundary is going to kind of move back to the southeast. And the last 2 days, the rain has been coming in from the south. But what we're going to see is a complete shift. Everything's going to track to the east and northeast as we get on into Saturday afternoon. So there's going to be some areas with locally heavy rain. If you're going down to Smith Lake, maybe you're tuning in from Smith Lake tonight or watching this rebroadcast. I don't think you have much to worry about. It's going to be a really good lake day, I think, on Smith Lake. Timms Ford Lake, you have to watch the showers and storms. Guntersville, this may hang out just north of you most of the day. So I think the best chance for rain, Lake Guntersville into DeKalb County and areas northeast up towards Goose Pond. That's probably going to be the morning hours, believe it or not. And then tomorrow evening, just like this evening, everything quiets down. As we get to Sunday morning, we'll go through the entire day Sunday here. The model guidance is kind of focusing on east of I-65. It warms us up quickly into the low 90s with scattered showers and storms, mainly Huntsville metro area east, but it fades away pretty quickly, at least in the model guidance. Again, the model guidance is really tough to follow this time of year because there's not a lot of consistency to the weather, to be honest. Here's your 3-day forecast. Enjoy the low 90s because the mid and upper 90s are on the way next week. We can take a short break. This lasts 1 minute, so hang on. I'll have the latest coming up, the 10-day forecast. We'll talk about how hot it's going to be. Again, brutal heat, high energy bills coming next week. All right, just notice the comments. Ashley's got her honeymoon. Happy anniversary. Oh, anniversary. It's going to be anniversary a year from now. But honeymoon coming up, cabin on the river. Sunday doesn't look too bad. I just showed kind of areas to the east. I think we're still looking at the potential for a few showers and storms as we go through the weekend. If you're going to get the yard mowed, I'm going fair tomorrow, but it depends on where you live. If you live east of I-65 in DeKalb and Jackson, Marshall County, you may see rain in the morning, and that would put this in the poor category. But overall, it's just, nobody likes to mow the yard this time of year, do they? Because it's just hot. It's brutally hot. Again, I want to mention our YouTube channel, getting more subscribers all the time there. And sometimes it's a lot more convenient to just sit there and watch on YouTube. And YouTube's one of the growing audiences to get this particular format, which is 16:9. And a lot of you are looking at the vertical video. Again, we just went through a lot of research the last week or so talking about vertical video and TikTok. I will be getting on TikTok, but I'm getting on TikTok because it's got a great new video editor. So this just came out, I think, a week or two ago. I'm not a TikTok fan. Middle of August, it's going to be hot, Scotty. I guarantee you, every August around here is hot. We run into a stretch of dry weather, and it's hot. But back to TikTok, they've got a video editor on TikTok to where you can make, let's say you make an 8-minute video. You can go in and you can tell TikTok to break that 8-minute video down into shorts. And shorts, in case you don't know, are short videos. So it'll go in and edit that and break them out and save them for you, and they'll make it vertical video. So vertical video is typically what you're looking on your phone and you're swiping. So again, so that's why I'm going to be getting on TikTok for that, the video editor. I'm not going to do any. I'm not going to be doing any dances or anything like that on TikTok, but that's what's going to happen. I'm getting on there for the video editor. We'll see where it goes from there. Maybe it'll make me a millionaire, right? I doubt it. Here's your 10-day forecast on this Friday night. 93 Monday. We get back in the heat. 95 Tuesday. We're probably going to have heat advisories most of next week. I don't think we're going to go first alert weather days unless we get to excessive heat warning. I think that's the next step up, because there's no sense in having a first alert weather day for something that's been happening for a while. Overnight lows could actually get closer to 80 in the inner cities again, kind of like tonight. We'll be close to that. But overall, a real hot week ahead next week. You guys have a great weekend. This is my first weekend off for a while. Jada Russell is coming in. You may have seen one of her 48 Weather Extras. She's our new weekend forecaster. She's going to do an amazing job. She's taking classes at Mississippi State University, so she's on her way to become a meteorologist, but she's already surpassed what I did at her age on air. So again, on air, she's going to be great. She's learning her meteorology. We'll continue to teach her that here. But welcome to, she'll be on at 5 and 10 coming up this Sunday. Again, Jada Russell joining the 48 First Alert Weather Team. And overall, she'll be tracking a few showers and storms Sunday. But Jeff, he'll be here. Jeff Denoria, he'll be here. He's pulling a double shift tomorrow. So hats off to Jeff. Again, full staff here. Glad to see that, and glad to see I get 2 days off this weekend. You guys take care. Thank you for tuning in. I know it's tough to tune in sometimes on a Friday night. We appreciate you being here.